Hold up.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Fox298 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today on my channel. Today we are back with my F1 2016 career mode, season 4, part 21, the finale of my career mode with Ferrari. So guys, if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to click that like button. It really does mean a lot, and also it also means even more if you would click that subscribe button as well. It really does help out my channel a lot. And yeah, that's that for today's video. And if you have clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to click the bell button so you guys get in notifications letting you know when I upload a video. But anyway, for today's video, we are here for the finale of my career mode with Ferrari. It's been a good season with Ferrari. We've had a lot of ups, loads of ups, a couple of downs in this season, but we are here for the finale where everything's going to finish. We've ceased the R&D development now because we don't need it anymore, and we have also won the championship as well. Like we've said before, we've won the driver's standings, we won the constructor's standings. And of course, the voting still continues. If you guys have not yet voted in the poll, I'll leave a link in the description down below. You guys can go and vote there. That is a preference where you'd like me to go in my career mode in Season 5. Just to confirm that that poll is not where I'm going to go in Season 5. I just want to see where you guys would like me to go. And if there is a substantial amount of people that are like, go to this team now, I'll probably most likely go to that team, to be honest. So, yeah. But anyway, we are here for the practice session, and I actually decided to do something a little bit different for practice, which is not do it. But I didn't see the point, really. Yeah, there was just no point in me doing practice. I don't need to explain it anymore. We don't need to get any more resource points. We don't need to do practice programs. All I did was just check the weather forecast, and I just skipped it, because there was no need to do it. So, yeah, we're just going to move on from that. And the second thing I wanted to talk about today then is my career mode, of course, is going to end today, and I'll probably be starting Season 5 next Saturday, which you're probably thinking that's quite a while away. It is a while away, for the reasons that I just want to take a little bit of a break from career mode, so I've just decided to put it out maybe next Saturday, maybe I'll leave it a little longer. I don't know when I'm going to bring it out, to be honest, and when I'll start the next one. But anyway, I just wanted to know, what games are you interested in watching? Because of course, at the moment, I upload F1 loads, and then I upload to the occasional Star Wars Battlefront because I absolutely love Star Wars, and I'll still be uploading that. And I have been uploading FIFA before, but I kind of gone away from FIFA now because, I'll be honest, I don't like FIFA that much this year. It's really bad. But I just wanted to know what maybe video ideas you had in mind, like, what do you want to see? Literally, that's just it. What do you want to see on my channel? Like, what videos do you want to see? If you've got any ideas for maybe a series that you want to see, or if you've got any specific game that you want to see. Again, any game, any series ideas. Do you want me to try and bring in some other people to record with, or let me know what you want to see. I want to see what you guys want to watch as well, as because I upload F1, and then I upload the occasional Star Wars because they're the games that I love playing, but I just want to see what you guys want to see. So let me know in the comment section down below as well. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for practice and also for qualifying, in which we did absolutely nothing. So let's get into the main event, which of course is the race for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Rosberg, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Hülkenberg, Sainz, Perez, Bottas and Daniel Kvyat, Button, Grosjean, Esteban Gutierrez and Magnussen, Alonso, Wehrlein, Marcus Ericsson and Felipe Massa, Palmer and Nasser, Rio Haryanto. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright then guys, as you can see, we're on the grid here for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and we're going to be starting on a set of the super soft tyres, and we're going to be going on to a set of the super soft tyres again, and then going to the soft tyres. However, what I decided to do is I decided to mess around with the strategy. So, I wanted to try and do what I did with my Red Bull career mode last season, which was go from super softs to ultra softs, get me to the end of the race. However, I didn't know if it was going to work or not, so I decided to rock with that strategy, and if it didn't work, then I would switch back to the super soft option. So it kind of just basically planned out on how good my tyre wear is, which traditionally in this Ferrari is rubbish. and see how we go from there. So probably won't end up doing the strategy. But anyway, as you can see, we're on the grid now. We've got 4, now 5 red lights for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and it's lights out. Here we go for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it's a bad start for my teammate Vettel again. Hamilton has come flying through into the inside to turn 1, and Vettel's been swamped off the start-finish line. But we're going to make some overtakes here down the inside of Felipe Massa, who collides with Alonso, who then hits a Renault and a Sauber there. So Alonso gets 3 taps there, and somehow he did not get any damage to his car. Round the outside, can we take over the Renault and the Haas? We don't. We're actually a bit too far back to attack Gutierrez and also the Renault of, I believe that's Kevin Magnussen. As you can see, we go down the inside of a Manor at the same time here. Now we're fighting alongside Danny Kvyat in the Toro Rosso, and down the inside into the hairpin where you get past Kvyat very, very quickly indeed. Next up the road is going to be the McLaren of Jenson Button and Romain Grosjean. Nearly said Gutierrez there. And as you can see, coming down the long back straight here, one of the longest straights on the calendar even, and you can see here we have got this in the bag here. We can just come through. And did I tap? No, I didn't. I thought I tapped Grosjean then, but it turns out I didn't, so it's fine. Anyway, into the corners we go here. We're going to get him taking these. Oh my god, we've hit the sausage curb there. As I'm trying to explain and get some words out of my mouth properly, we actually managed to hit the sausage curb there. Lost out to Grosjean. We're going to have to do another move on Grosjean here. We're going to switch back on Romain Grosjean, and eventually with the power of the straight line to be the Ferrari, we are going to get past him. But of course, since I never did practice in qualifying, I haven't raced around the Yas Marina circuit in ages, and I forgot how big those sausage curbs are and how deadly they can be. So of course I literally took that chicane normally thinking, man, those sausage curbs will do nothing, and it nearly spun my car completely around there. So that was a bit of a close call. But anyway, we're going to go down the inside of Valtteri Bottas here, which was a stunning move actually. Very late on the brakes there. We did run wide on the exit of the corner, but it was basically that move reminded me of Alonso's move on Massa in USA when he ran wide and got the move done. So that kind of gave me a little bit of inspiration for that one. On to lap 2 of the Grand Prix though. Anyway, we're here onto the back of Carlos Sainz now in the Toro Rosso, and we have gone from what is now, I believe it was 22nd on the grid, so last, and now we're up into 9th already. So we've had an absolutely stunning start to this Yas Marina Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I really can't talk today. But anyway, we're going to go nice and late down the brakes on Carlos Sainz, and we do just well. But again, Carlos Sainz is going to fend this one off here. So just like in Mexico, Carlos Sainz does not like late braking maneuvers, and he's happy to fend them right off here. We're going to go to the outside line. A lot of people complain that I always go to the inside line, so I thought, stuff you, I'm going around the outside instead. And of course, the straight line speed of my Ferrari is just way too superior, and we get past him as I believe Vettel there fighting with Hulkenberg. So that shows how far down the order Vettel is in this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, that he's battling with Nico Hulkenberg. So that's kind of unfortunate for him. On to lap 3 of the Grand Prix now, and our pursuit on Sergio Perez is now our next target to attack. And as you can see here, we're going to try and have a go on Perez down the inside into the hairpin. We actually make the move stick on Perez there. So a very nice move, very weird move. You don't see many people overtaking Perez or anyone even in the hairpin. So we get past him, and as you can see, the DRS is activated. You can see the straight line speed of the Ferrari. Perez is going to duck into the slipstream, but you can see he's not even got enough. The slipstream does not even help him with the raw power of this Ferrari car, and you can see here that I'm trying to take myself nice and calmly over those curves, because of course they are very deadly, and I don't want to hit them again. So as you can see here, we've now got the DRS, and we're trying to close down to Verstappen, but we're just not close enough on that lap. We actually have to wait till lap 4 now of the Grand Prix to close up to Max Verstappen. Of course, these guys are all the front. These are very difficult opponents to get past, and they're on the ultra soft tyres, whereas I am on super soft tyres. So it's going to be harder for me to get overtakes done in this phase of the race, because really, just like before, I've made the same mistake. I've gone with the contra strategy because I tried to do what I do with Red Bull, but it just doesn't seem to be working brilliantly at the moment. But anyway, we're going to go down the inside of Max Verstappen here, and this time we're going to make this move stick quite nicely here, and this time, unlike his sister team partner of Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen doesn't fight me off on that one. In fact, we get that move firmly covered there, and that is up into 6th place in this Grand Prix. But like I was saying earlier, I'm on a strategy whereby I need to go long on my stints, but for some reason, I just seem to be able to get up the field that much quicker that I don't know why I didn't think of it at the time when I was starting the Grand Prix. I should have really started on Ultra Softs and just copied the front runners, because I got up to them so quickly. But again, I didn't know how far I would get up the field. So anyway, here, we're going to do another one of those late braking moves down the inside of Nico Rosberg, keeping it firmly on the track this time, unlike my late braking move on Bottas. But still, that's a really difficult place to get an overtake done there. It's very hard there, because if you can't turn that car enough and get those brakings right, you are going to go straight into the side of Rosberg or any opponent that you try and overtake. Lewis Hamilton leads the way in this Yas Marina Grand Prix. I keep saying Yas Marina. I'm just going to call it that from now on just to annoy everyone. Anyway, on to lap 8 of the Grand Prix now. We are in the lead of this race after everyone's made their pit stops. Vettel has made his pit stop for super soft tyres. Lewis Hamilton has made a pit stop for the soft tyres. So they're going on a different strategy. I'm going to be coming into the pits, and unfortunately, my tyre wear was just like I said, it was absolutely horrendous. So we decided to switch back to the original projected strategy from the team, which was to do a super soft race. So that's exactly what we're going to do, and we're going to get on with it, try and see how far we can go, and yeah, just literally run the race as it is. So, coming out of the pits now, you can see that I love this pit exit actually in Abu Dhabi. The tunnel exit, oh, it's brilliant, this one. Yeah, literally we're just going to be in our own. I think we won't have anyone to overtake, or we don't have anyone to close down yet, so we're okay at the moment here on lap 9 of the Grand Prix. So things are going quite well for us. We're just taking our time. On to lap 17 of the Grand Prix, and we're into second place now, and Vettel is right behind me, but has pitted for ultra soft tyres, and he's on a completely different strategy, whereas I'm only making my pit stop now for the soft tyres in this Grand Prix. I have got hiccups for days in this race. It's really not good to commentate with hiccups, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm fighting through it. But we're coming into the pits now for our soft tyres. Unfortunately, the middle stint just provided absolutely no action whatsoever. Vettel and Hamilton were very, very fast in this Grand Prix. Vettel then came in for a set of the ultra soft tyres, and then he closed. He was only 2.5 seconds behind me when he came out from his pit stop, so you can show how far ahead Vettel was in this Grand Prix. Then eventually he was right up my backside. I could have probably held him off for a little bit, but I just didn't have the tyre life to do it, so I just decided to just come into the pits at that time. Ricciardo is there in front, and at the moment, my biggest race is against Daniel Ricciardo, actually, in the Red Bull, because I feel like the best way to get any podium in this Grand Prix is the only person I can see me challenging is Ricciardo. And on to lap 20 of the Grand Prix, we're making more inroads on Daniel Ricciardo as we do exceed the track limits by accident there. No need to worry about that. So, yeah, no penalty. So, just a quick exceeded track limits. Bit of a warning. That's fair enough. So, as you can see, then we're now coming onto the back straight. We've actually got DRS here, which is going to be our first time with DRS against Daniel Ricciardo. So, this could be an opportunity to get a podium place in this Grand Prix. We've got DRS. We are closing. We're very, very close to Ricciardo. Not quite close enough, but we're going to do a Ricciardo-esque late braking move down the inside of Ricciardo, keeping it all on the track. And that's a stunning late braking move on the inside of Ricciardo, taking a little bit of a note out of Ricciardo's late braking books, to be honest, because of course we know Ricciardo is the king of late breakers, but of course I've just dethroned him there with a brilliant move, and that is stunning anyway. On to lap 21 of the Grand Prix, and Ricciardo didn't quite like that overtake, I'm not going to lie. He didn't like it, and now he's back for vengeance. So it looks like we've got a battle with Ricciardo for the final spot on the podium here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. As you can see here, we're going to be going onto this little section of the track here. Ricciardo switches over to the outside line here. We're going to break nice and late down the inside of Ricciardo, and we make it sick. Going to give him a little bit of space, but he actually backs out of it. So we're still in front of him as we go through the triple chicane there. But Ricciardo definitely very close to us in this Grand Prix. And we definitely need to try and find some weaknesses in the Red Bull's pace, really, and try and get away. On to lap 24 of the Grand Prix now, and something's actually happened. Lewis Hamilton was on a set of the ultra soft tyres, but he's actually come into the pits for a brand new set of ultra soft tyres. So he's doing a 3-stop strategy. Vettel has also made another pit stop, and he is on super soft tyres, but he's actually in the lead of this Grand Prix. His advantage is so big out front that he's just, yeah, in a world of his own. However, as Ricciardo now comes in onto us here, he's actually going to go to the outside line, and before I actually make my explanations, you can see that we're going to give him some space here. Will he make that switchback move? But he's just not close enough to do it. But Vettel's actually now into the lead to this Grand Prix. And myself, actually no, sorry, I've actually just bought the race a little bit there. We're actually in third and Vettel's second. Whoopsie! Now we're in seconds here on lap 26 of the Grand Prix. You would have made no difference. But Hamilton's now pitted for a new set of ultra softs. Vettel is on a set of super softs at the moment in this Grand Prix. So that means that me and Ricciardo's battle on lap 26 is now not for third place and for the final podium spot. It's actually for second, and this is going to be quite crucial because this could determine whether Ferrari picks up a 1-2 or not. Oh, as I get another bloody hiccup, we're going to keep on going here. hashtag battle the hiccups. It's not battling Ricciardo, it's battling the hiccups. So as you can see, Ricciardo closing with his DRS, but he's not quite there, unfortunately. That Red Bull just too slow in a straight line, basically. But he has got a very good opportunity to come straight back at us with a second blast of DRS, which is on the next back straight, which is a real problem for me in this Grand Prix. And as you can see, Ricciardo here opens up the DRS. He is going to go for it. I'm actually going to defend the inside line once again. Ricciardo on my outside, and as you can see here, we're now trying to break, and Ricciardo's just there, and we managed to stay in front of him for the time being. And that is us comfortably through, and still in front of Ricciardo for the time being. So I believe that was Nico Rosberg all the way far back there. Onto the lap 28 and the final lap here of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We've been doing very well to hold off Ricciardo and limit his options and limit his chances at DRS here. But unfortunately, he's right behind us. And also, Lewis Hamilton with his ultra soft tyres is also on the back of our scrap here. So it's going to be a straight fight. So if we can hold on, we'll get second. But if we can't, we may not even get a podium yet in this Grand Prix. So we need to be careful here. Hamilton has got the DRS. He's gone past Ricciardo, flying through there. And down the inside we go. We're going to fend off Lewis Hamilton, although he didn't actually make an overtake or even a chance to get past us. So we're okay on Hamilton, but we've still got this next part here where Lewis Hamilton could still get in front of us as the DRS opens up here. Hamilton's going to use the DRS, go to the outside line here. We're going to defend the inside line. Hamilton goes through on that outside line. Will it make the move stick for Lewis Hamilton? Down the inside, will Hamilton make it stick? A little bit of wheel touching there as we go very, very aggressive against Hamilton, and we manage to defend off of Lewis for the time being, and that's probably going to be it now for this Grand Prix. I can't see anywhere that Hamilton can make a move unless we lock up in this corner. Got to get this corner right. Late braking nice and early, and we do exactly that. Sebastian Vettel wins the final race of the season for the third race win in a row, obviously, after I've been starting from the back in every race here. But Lewis Hamilton there, we've literally got it in the bag now. Just got to get these two corners nice and perfected here. We can take them nice and early. We don't need to brake nice and late. And we do just that, just creeping our way around. Around the final corner we go. We're going to get second place for the finale of this F1 2016 career mode, which I am perfectly okay with. Again, starting from the back, my aim is always for a podium. And I've just hiccuped again, for God's sake. But yeah, as you can see, Maurizio Arrivabene, absolutely delighted. He has had an absolutely stunning season with Ferrari. And as you can see there, Vettel absolutely stunned himself. He's very, very happy, of course. It's been a very difficult season for Sebastian Vettel. Of course, he had 2 DNFs in a row in Canada and also in Azerbaijan, where I came through and actually took the race win in Azerbaijan and also in Canada, I believe. And also the same with Lewis Hamilton. I mean, me and Hamilton collided in Belgium, which was probably the craziest race of the season. And then Hamilton's engine failed in in Italy, which of course cost him 50 points when I went and won them. And if we stayed at the same, he could have lost about 10 points maybe. So overall, you know, Hamilton could have only been about 20-30 points off. But luckily, unfortunately for them two, it's been reliability that's won me the season. I can't say, you know, I thoroughly deserve this championship because I won the races. Sure, I was consistent. I was in the podium race after race after race. But Vettel and Hamilton had lots of retirements, and in those retirements, it's like Nico Rosberg really in 2016. He didn't deserve the championship, but because unreliability struck everyone else, he just got the job done and did what he had to do, and I did what I had to do. I was on the podium all the time. I was consistent. And at the end of the day, when they faltered and when they lost ground in the championship, I made sure that I gained as much as I could in the championship, and that was it for this career mode. But guys, that's it. We're done for the Ferrari career mode. We finally finished it. I know a couple of people have been a little bit bored because the championship's over and there's nothing really to fight for in these final few races, which perfectly makes sense. I completely understand that. But of course, that's going to be it for this career mode with Ferrari. So a new chapter is going to begin soon. A new chapter is going to begin soon. So we're not done with career mode. There's the end of the season. But guys, don't forget to let me know who you really, really want me to drive for in the next career modes, and I will have a look at some potential teams. Also, let me know what other videos you'd like me to record whilst I'm on my little break of career mode. But thank you ever so much for watching this career mode. You guys are absolutely awesome. I really do appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos. I'm going to hiccup again, for God's sake. I'm just going to stop commenting now. Please like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care all, and yeah, let me know what you want to see in terms of games, and also where do you want me to drive. Take care all. Thanks for watching all. Peace.